Hello there. This is a very special night. It's the end of an era, really. Tonight is the night that we taste our last Clown Shoes beer in the 12 Beers of Christmas pack. So, um, I'm a little nervous, personally. I'm uh, I'm worried because what if it isn't a good one? Are we gonna close out like that? Are we gonna end this like that? Um, I don't know. I'm a little hesitant. But you know what? They haven't disappointed me one single time. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna taste this beer. But I want you to know, Clown Shoes, whatever happens, you've earned my respect. So here's the can art for Galactica. It's a double IPA, and it has a hoppy staff wielding spacefaring super lady as its icon. So I think it's probably going to be pretty good. The double IPA, the one other double IPA by them that I had was pretty tasty. But I'm curious how this is going to turn out. Let's get comfy. Let's have a sniff. Not what I was expecting. Especially not after the last time. I was expecting a burst of hops, floral qualities, maybe some citrus. This is more... This smells a little bit more malty, a little bit more fruity, maybe. Certainly a little bit more yeasty than I would have expected. Maybe that's what a double IPA is, though. Let's go ahead and give it a shot. You did miss the artwork, but I'll tell you what. There it is. It's a starry background. But wow, I got No Rain's here. Francis Vega's here. Laura's is here. Got everybody. It is more malty. And by that I mean there's a... I gotcha. Uh, there is a... There's a malt beer quality going on here. In clear defiance of the rest of the beer. Because there is what you would expect from any ordinary IPA. There's a hint of bitterness. There's quite a bit of hoppiness. There's a slight astringency. Like a little dryness on the tongue. But that's... This thing's hitting... It's attacking my tongue in different places. That part gets the bitterness. The center of the tongue. That part gets kind of a zing of acidity. That tastes more... I don't know. A little bit more, like I said, a little more malty. Tastes a little bit more dwarf beery. It's like they've taken my favorite dwarf beers and combined them with my favorite IPAs, and they've made it into just a lovely can of delicious beer. Clown Shoes, seriously, guys, I salute you. That's just fabulous. 12 cans, 12 successes as far as I'm concerned. 12 beers worth trying. 10 beers worth finishing. That's a pretty good score. The chair is insane. Thank you, I appreciate it. That's good beer right there. I'm gonna get to the show, and I see Francis Vega's only gonna be around for a little bit. I'm gonna make a video to show the Necromage build, and then I'll join you direct. Okay. Before you go, I wanted to show you guys something because I had these made. I'm excited about them. These are magnets, little Narcloth magnets. The print quality is exquisite. The color and the lines and there's no bleed, and the magnet strength is actually quite good. I'll do a quick demonstration of the magnet strength by throwing this at my refrigerator, at my mini fridge. Oh boy, oh boy. There's the mini fridge. Yeah, great demo, Pat. Hang on. See how well that just like slapped itself on there? That's because the magnets are actually quite strong, and they really want to be. Hello? Hi, focus. Focus. Come on back here and say hi to your friend Pat. Oh boy. Well, you get the idea. The magnets are quite strong. Now I have to try to fix this freaking camera and make it focus on me again. Haha! There we go. And I've done my plug. I said nice things about clown shoes, and I said nice things about my magnets. I will tell you this: those magnets are $5 a piece. If you want to get at me, I will happily send you one for the cost of $5, an envelope, and a stamp, because that's really all it takes to ship them. Tonight we're going to be playing some Dragon Age. So let's go ahead and do that thing. Hello, my baby. Hello, my honey. Hello, my ragtime gal. Send me a kiss by wire. Baby, my heart's on fire. I could keep going with that, but I'm not going to. For your sake as much as mine. Splah! Have we met? Well, I'm glad, because if you didn't love my antics, you'd probably dump me, and that would make me sad. On account of the whole me liking you thing. We've got a fair number of people in chat tonight. I'm kind of excited about that. One or two of them is, well, I don't think I know. Splah, do I know you? Splah? Your Friday means nothing to me. You fancy get to have a weekend off, people. I'm a retail worker.
Oh, she's up.
Who's up? Oh, that's right. There's a dragon here. That's problematic. Because I need to get to this Ocularum. And I don't want to fight a damn dragon right now. Alright, well, I guess I'm going to have to bugger off then. Because that dragon will just obliterate me. To-do. Devin! Oh, hey, dude! Willkommen til streamen. I was actually going to shout you out in the chat anyway. Splah there is a buddy of mine named Devin from work. And he bought one of my magnets for $5 yesterday. And then he came back in today and he was like, hey, can I get another one of them magnets? And I was like, show it to somebody who thought it was cool. And he's like, yeah, my girlfriend. She thought it was really cute. And then he dropped me $25. And I was like, I believe the charge was $5. So it's a $5 charge, Devin. And he's like, I know. Good luck with the stream, bud. And I was like, hey! So Splah is the MVP of today. Why I love working. What? Hey, what? Oh. Yeah, I'm fortunate in that I am surrounded by good people. a bunch of the people who are in chat are friends of mine from either college or from work. Soon I will be a magnet magnate, yes. I'm going to start an Etsy store that sells nothing but magnets. And I'll have all different designs, and it'll be wonderful. No, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do. Oh, you'll get yours, Laura. You just keep on talking about it. Hey, look, a treasure chest. What's going on? You guys guarding this treasure for me? Thanks. Hey, that was weird how you kind of like teleported to the side there. But then Indigo is my girlfriend, and Francis is not our Francis from work, but in fact a Francis from Chile, who is like a frickin' Dragon Age genius and knows just a ton. And has been giving me like really, really sweet tips on leveling up and stuff. Laura's is one of my besties from college, and in general ever since then, because it's been like, Jesus, like a decade, guys. And then I think No Rain is in here as well, and that's a friend of ours from work who is currently on 14-day leave, who I don't know if she gave permission to say her actual name on the stream. Bandits? Where? Blackwell, I don't want to question the like quality of your vision, but I'm not sure that I see what you're saying you see. Okay, Jesse, I just didn't know if you... I was trying to, like, drop a subtle hint, like, how would we narrow it down? Well, there's only 2 people currently in that situation, but then I was like, I don't know if Jesse's cool with me saying her name. That's why... Ah! What are you, just throwing money at me today? Good lord, man. Settle down. Settle down there. It's good people. I appreciate it. Good lord. What a day. Babe, I sold like a ton more of those things. Oh, yay! Hi, Em! How you doing? Dude! Yeah, I did those in an app on the iPad called Dotable. You can draw pixel by pixel, and I think they're so freaking cute. Like I try to do all my own artwork for the channel, and I try to, like, I don't know, I view this as a chance to just use my creative energy and do something different and new and fun. And I'm like hell bent on this concept that like this channel is a cool, inclusive place for like anybody who's nice to just join up and chat. Like the only people who aren't welcome here are like assholes. So I know a lot of people are talking about diversity and inclusion right now, and I'm here to tell you that I am not inclusive to assholes, but anybody else, you're totally welcome here. And that's how I does it. A letter. Templar Corin, in light of the current hostilities, I believe our arrangement is no longer satisfactory. You are unable to reach me with payment, and I have no means of delivering the merchandise to you. I hope that when this unfortunate situation is resolved, we may once again do business. Tanner. Hang on a second. I gotta do a thing. Because there's so many people here. Beep boop bop bo, a beep bop beep up da da, a skip bop beep bop da bo, a boo bop beep bop da. I'm doing things too. Da skip do, a dee da dee da bo bo, a heap bop beep bop bo da do. Check this out in chat. Send it. Haha, there you go. That is an invite to the Discord. That will last 24 hours. Join while you can. The Discord is just like a cool place where everybody shares like fun stuff. Like the Nye guy, my friend from North Ireland, drops just random illustrations in there. One time I told a weird story about a dream I had called the nose fish, which was a purple fish that would stick itself onto your nose and then you could breathe underwater. And it like it was like, I'm your little friend. So everybody in the Discord drew the nose fish, and I was like, it's my little friend come to life. Like, it's just the most wholesome energy on the planet. It's so good. What's this? Can we get in here? Yeah, I can. I can pick that lock. Butterbile, 784. A hard liquor that is not so much served as it is brandished. Coarse and indifferent. It is to your taste, or it is not. The failing is yours if you cannot raise or lower to the challenge of a distiller told not to. I'm just running around stealing people's booze. Hand hammer. That sounds like fun. Ooh. You've got a golden statue of a dog in your house. Just broke into somebody's house, checked out their statue, stole their booze, and ran off into the broad daylight. A windmill. Have I been to this windmill? No. How? No. Oh, boy. I need to get to that ocularum. Which I can't do. And that makes me sad. I'm gonna go over here and beat back these demons. Whence they came. And then after that, I think I'm gonna go on the mission that, like, this, believe it or not, these are like kind of the tutorial levels. And then there's a point, there's a mission I can go on right now that will just change everything. And I'll be able to, like, unlock new abilities and stuff like that. And it gets bonkers real fast, guys. You like that, asshole? And I don't mean, do you like that, asshole? I mean, do you like that, you asshole? Alright, there's gonna be another round. Commas are incredibly important. Disrupted! Don't you hit me with stuff. I hate when people hit me with stuff. Oh, you guys are a bunch of jerks. Oh, I am going to disrupt that rift, whether you like it or not. I'm going to shoot this thing in the ass with an explosive round. Just like it or not, that's how I do things. And we'll close this rift. And that's that. No more demons coming through that hole. A lot of references to holes. What's this? A question mark. Oh, babe, you missed it. This is Galactica. It's the last of the clown shoe spears. And the can art is delightful. Can art. But sadly, it is the last beer. So I tweeted at them and let them know that we had good times with the Clown Shoes beer. And who knows, maybe they'll respond. Read. A letter in an abandoned home. The stone calls to me. In my dreams, as I shape it with chisel and hammer, it shapes me in return. My flesh twists.
claws and fangs ripping forth. The light in the sky makes the stones so much louder. The cave in the hills has good, strong stone. I can shape it into something strong enough to keep me safe if I hurry. Jendin, if you're having the dreams, go talk to the Templars. The war doesn't matter. Their job is to help when things are too frightening to deal with alone. And the only reason the Templars didn't find you as a child is because your parents hid you away. If carving helps you, here's a map to an old cave I stumbled on a few years back. I think it has the stone you like.
What color is the sky, Sarah?
Hang on.
It is an earnest question. What color is the sky when you look at it?
You know, blue mostly. Except for the breachy bits.
And when you look past the breach, as perhaps you were drawn to do?
Greenish? Then clear a long ways and kind of felt like falling. Oh, makes my head hurt. You make my head hurt.
We are not so far apart, you and I.
We will be.
Those two are fun. I thought you tweeted it that like, I'm all out, send me more free. No, I do not beg for beer, although I'm not above it. That sounds so bad. No, I'm not above begging for really anything. My point is, but I would not beg for beer. I would gladly accept a gift of beer, but I would not, I'm not gonna, you get the idea. Please. My I think I was referencing one of my favorite tweets of all time. It concerns a man who claims that he, while at Olive Garden, looks at the waiter and says, "Please, will you dust my wets?" And the waiter looks at him, holds up the cheese grater, and goes, "Would you like some Parmesan cheese, sir?" And then he, in turn, looks confused at the waiter, lifts his entire plate of pasta, but just the bare pasta in his hands, and says, "Please, my wets." And I don't know why that worked for me as well as it did, but good lord. Good lord. It just hit me so hard. I want to act it out. I want to do like a recorded sketch. Somebody already said they were going to do it. I'm like, all right, well, I can't step on your toes. You earned it. Am I just going to randomly play that clip whenever I feel like it? Yep. I sure am. This stream has gotten so surreal. And I'm not sorry. I'm not sorry about it at all. It's just going to keep getting weirder as I learn new functions for that fucking stream deck. It's going to get weirder and weirder. Oh, dude. When we finally get around to doing Jeeves, it's going to be so good. I'm telling you. Character record. Do I have an upgrade? Oh, that's right, I do, but I'm not going to use it. Now I remember. We're going to go into weapons. We're going to see if we can find somebody who can use this damn thing. Like Iron Bull. Can you use the Prismatic Great Axe yet? No, you can't. Can you use the Snake Blade yet? Bull? Hey, game. You want to load? This was a PlayStation launch title. There we go. You really can't use that, huh? Okay. Who can use the snake? What? It's oh, I see. It's a one of them rogue type things, huh? All right, cool. Can you use it? It's better than the sidestep dagger by Far Cry. Let's go ahead and put that on, because I reckon it's way the hell better than Audacity. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Audacity has to go, I'm afraid. Slice of Lightning? Oh, well, that sounds like crap. I'm happy to see you play this game. We discussed it a little bit a few weeks ago. Yeah, and, like, it's weird because it's so, like, it's dated. And yet, I honestly feel like it's still a very good game. The Mind Leech staff? No. No, no, no. No, 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 no. You use Bianca, and you only use Bianca. There's nothing here. I have nothing that's going to be an improvement over the weapon you have at the moment, do I? No? Okay. Cassandra, your shield sucks. Would you like the Ancestral Shield of Lides? Yes, I think you would. So you can put that on. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. That's a cool looking shield. Especially on you. You're a cool chick. Sarah, anything in here your cup of tea? No. Blackwell. Serrated Kunari Blade. Holy Mary, Mother of God. That's a sword right there. I mean, would those things snap off like twigs in hard combat? Yes, they would. But this is fantasy. That's a beautiful weapon. And I couldn't be more excited about you wielding it, Blackwell. Fan-goddamn-tastic. I really, really like that. I would like for him to wield this hand blade, the Swedish fingers, but I'm not going to. It's because it's dumb. Cole, you've got your weapons. Vivian, you've got your weapons. Solus, you've got your weapons. Okay. Everybody's equipped with something that is good for them. I cannot believe that the best weapon I have for my main character is just like a plain gray weapon. That just seems so wrong. So wrong to me. One hand, two hand. Yeah, I don't want weapons. Let's go to armor. Reinforced scout arm, mercenary coat, scout arm, the Swedish. It's not called the Swedish fingers. It's the sweet-ish fingers. And the sword actually looks like a hand, with the fingers being like super extended outward. And it's, I'm pretty sure, just put in there as a joke. But I'll show you the sword because it's weird. The Swedish fingers. There it is. Cassandra has it on her hip. It's a hand that you use to cut people with. I don't know, but it's not a good weapon. And then there's also the problem that like if you actually made that, each one of those fingers would snap off after the first hit. Well, no, I mean, that's the point, though, is that it's supposed to sound like Swedish fingers, which I think is what they call the massage thing on one of those, like, coin-operated beds in a motel, like a sleazy motel. I think those are called Swedish fingers. So I love the idea that they put that in there. Heavy warden armor. Good stuff. Wow, that looks awesome on you, Cassandra. Superior Vanguard coat is a better piece of armor somehow than that. That doesn't make any damn sense to me. But what are you going to do? That also looks awesome, but it's not as good of a piece of armor. Cassandra, could you... That also looks awesome. Cassandra, why does your armor have to look so boring? Aw, look how cute that is. Well, I guess we're going with this one that has the bizarre half breastplate. Which I guess makes sense because you'd be facing this way in battle a lot, and this is the only place you'd get hit. So, why bother putting it on there? And then you would have more mobility with your drawing arms. Like, yeah, that makes sense. Okay. I criticized it when I first saw it, but I take it back. I'm sorry. Sorry for those things I done said. Mercenary armor. Cole's hat. Yeah, you got to keep Cole's hat. That's the weirdest hat I ever done saw. All right, well, now we know
and my miners appreciate your wisdom.
we can sell all of that garbage.
You'll have your
Cosmetics over stats? No, sir. I'm a stat man. Well, I just know, now I know what my next sound effect that I'm going to have is. Skibidi-bidi-dong-ding-dong-ding. Dong-ding-dong-ding. Skibidi-bidi-dong-ding-dong-ding. Yeah, I'm a stat man. Be-ba-ba-ba-da-do. Ba-ba-ba-da-do. Ba-da-ba-squee. Ba-ba-ba-da-do. Ba-ba-ba-da-do. Ba-da-ba-squee. Ba-ba-ba-da-do. Ba-ba-ba-da-do. Ba-da-ba-squee. Ba-ba-ba-da-do. And that's all I got for you. It's been a great night. I think I'm gonna log out now while I'm ahead. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, babe. That's the guy you're dating. This is the guy you have to explain to your parents. Yeah, it's fitting. It's fitting. In fact, I'm going to go so far as to say that's actually punishment for having left the room. You're supposed to stay on the stream. You're supposed to stick with me, baby. Enhanced block and slash ring. Enhanced parry. Enhanced amulet. Amulet of power. The tactician's renewal. Alright, I'm going to initiate the mission. Let's go seal the breach. Which will go about as well as you think it will.
The Inquisition appreciates your assistance,
One of my favorite things about the stream, you never know what you're going to come back to. It's true. I keep it fresh. Summon the War Council! Ooh, a new perk. Forces. Let's see. Underworld knowledge. Rider's posture. Advanced focus. Mage schematics. Secrets. Secrets of the universe ornament. Witty Ritz. Scout Ritz is on. Oh yeah, that's right. Glad I could stop by. About to go pick up my girlfriend's Target order and our carpet top. Checking out the little things on HBO Max. Hey, all right. Well, have yourself a good night. Thanks very much for stopping by. It was good having you. And again, thank you for your generous contributions. Don't forget to follow. I know you're subscribed. But and have a good night, man. Optimal cutting. Deft hands find tools. I need 4 points in this category. Optimal cutting. Details that show to get the maximum usable harvest of a plant. There's a chance to receive extra. Well, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't? Who wouldn't want that? Optimal cutting. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I need 1 more and then I can get deft hands find tools. Oh, we're doing another? Alright, well, let's do this one then. Oh. Oh, they're all locked. Oh boy. Alright, well. Bye. Like and subscribe. Smash that button! Alright, nice. I like how people are using that ironically now. 100 shadows to chase, heading to Lake Celestine. The nobility say it's lovely this time of year. Interesting. I don't know what that means, but... The region between Lake Celestine and the shores of the Waking Sea is known as the Heartlands, a place of vineyards and gilded marble estates the locals refer to as cottages. It is often said that Orlay's heart is plated with gold, and so it seems fitting that the Heartlands are perhaps the richest place outside of Val Royale. A note is written at the bottom of the page. Comte de Maurier and Marquis Courtemance both spending money like water. Which to pursue? We have agents in place near core mounts now. We can infiltrate his manor at a moment's notice. Carpenter Moria is a distant relation of the Empress. We should speak with him first. Liliana, I have other missions for you. Josephine. Do that thing that you do. University. Commander Cullen, as I understand you were the military commander for the Inquisition's venture to Therenfall Redoubt, the safety of the non-combatants who lent their influence to your organization was therefore your responsibility. My brother, Leontine Ponteval, lost his life in that debacle. I call upon you as a man of supposed honor to answer for his death in a duel to be fought in Val Royal at dawn in 1 week's time. Vicomte Tremaine Ponteval. This duel must be a move in the game. My agents can find out his agenda and deal with him directly. Oh yes, let's find out his agenda.
Let's see what we have.
Meanwhile, completed connections available. Cullen, can you help with this one? A few soldiers stationed at the university along with some mercenaries should be enough to demonstration of support to deter Chantry attacks. Liliana's way takes the most time, but always yields the most results. We'll use Liliana for this. Cullen, meanwhile, I have work for you. What's this? Locate the weapon of Tirda Brightaxe. If it's worth our time, I can provide this scholar with soldiers to protect her. Yeah, but tribes are not friendly. My scouts can get Sister Dorcas in and out of the mountains safely. Sister Dorcas has distant ties to Ferelden nobility. There are nobles who would happily gain favor with Arl Eamon by helping her. As a longtime scholar of the ancient Avar, I find the information you uncovered about Tirda Brightaxe fascinating. Many believe the Avar are unsophisticated barbarians with no culture worth studying. But do not Orlesians say the same of us? The rich oral tradition of the Avar has been largely lost, leaving only these rune-marked fragments. Nevertheless, these confirm what we have heard in stories, that Tirda pulled her tribe away from a would-be warlord, and chose a hard life in the mountains for uncertain reasons. It is fortunate that she did, for had the Avar remained, the ancient Alamari might have pushed north and attracted the attention of the Naramenian tribes that would one day form the Tevinter Imperium. Had that happened, it is unlikely the Alamari would have survived to become Ferelden as we know it. Based on marker runes left at each of these locations, I may be able to find the site where Tirda's legendary axe is located. A crystal-headed axe said to burn with flame would be a fascinating find indeed, if the Inquisition will finance my expedition. Yours, Sister Dorcas Guerin. Well, hot diggity daffodil. I would say that that's exactly the kind of thing that we want to send her in there for. Our soldiers are strong, but Liliana's spies are better at everything. Bringing in the nobility means bringing in other people's attention. Again, Liliana's the right choice for this job. Cullen, I've got work for you over here, though. Gather coin, protect roads, fight off baddies.
All right.
Do honest work for honest coin. And now... join forces with your new allies to assault the heart of the breach and close it once and for all. And now we enter Endgame.
The elite of the Templars are ready, Herald. Be certain you are prepared for the assault on the breach. We cannot know how you will be affected.
Very well, Cullen. Let us make haste to the breach. I'm never gonna get tired of that. Never! Let's see here. I want Blackwell. I want Varric. And I want Solus. Let's try this thing out.
Templars!
Focus past the Herald. Let her will draw from you.
Go, Templars. That doesn't seem to have worked out particularly well.
You did it.
Did I? Then the breach is sealed. Ah, then the day is won. Or is it? Celebrations are in order. Everyone, dance like sissies. Get faced.
Solus confirms the heavens are scarred by calm. The breach is sealed. We've reports of lingering rifts, and many questions remain. But this was a victory. Word of your heroism has spread.
It wasn't me. It was just this mark on my hand.
Don't they know I fell into this? Almost literally?
Perhaps you're too close to judge. We needed you. We still do. We've yet to discover how the breach came to be. And that is only the most conspicuous of our troubles. Strange days, and more to come.
I suppose you may have a point. What was that?
Rotating! To arms!
We must get to the gate.
Reminds me so much of the scene in
I knew it was too easy.
13th Warrior.
We have to stop barricading.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk of the mountain.
So what we saw was just a little?
None.
None?
Someone could open this, I'd appreciate it.
Yeah? Hey, man. It's Freddie Mercury. How you doing?
I'm here to warn you. Fashionably late, I'm afraid.
You alright there, Fred?
Don't mind me. My name is Dorian Parvis, and I bring great news from Redcliffe. An army of rebel mages is right behind me. They are under the command of the Venatori, in service to something called the Elder One.
Oh.
The woman is Calpurnia. She commands the Venatori. That, the Elder One.
Jesus. The Elder One is really something to look at, isn't he?
They're already marching on Haven. I risked my life to get here first.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle.
And how do you
Get
suggest
out
we
there
do
and
that?
hit that force. Use everything you can. Soldiers, gather the villagers. Fortify and watch for advanced forces. Inquisition, with the herald, for your life!
Cullen doesn't back down. Good on you, son. Alright, everybody, let's get up here and do this. There we are. Jesus, I already have one dead. Who was even down? They got Solus? Or they just rush him?
Keep them off us!
Alright, well, hurry it up. Blackwell, do your goddamn job. It's alright, he likes it, guys. The more of you there are, the more defensive force he has. Tells up this asshole. That's what I thought. Hey, big boy. I like your shield. Damn shame if somebody shot an arrow into your back and set you on fire.
We're ready to fire!
Well, then fire it. Yeah, launch it. Don't wait on me. This guy with his book. He's reading in the middle of a fight. Alright, alright. Good. I was gonna say, how long is it gonna take you to fire one freaking trebuchet?
We'll reload. You get the other trebuchet. It is firing.
Yeah, probably because it takes an unbelievable amount of time to... Hey, what is that? Witch ice staff? What the hell do I need that for? Hey, jerk face! You have the face of a jerk! Come on over. Step on these here caltrops. You're doing great, Blackwell. Keep it up. That's the stuff. That's why I brought that guy. Alright. I'm glad we could bail you out. Now, can we fire this thing or what? Don't run in a straight line, boys. I can shoot through you. Keep it turning. I'm working on it. You guys stand at the ready for any incoming, will you? Kind of off target there. Oh, I see what you're going for. Never start your forces out by running down a big snowy mountain. Is that a fucking dragon? Oh, shit.
That is not possible.
Everyone to the gates!
Pretty sure it is possible because it just happened. What are you guys doing? Kicking boxes? You got it. The door is obstructed. Well, yes, that much is clear to me. Well, how exactly am I expected to do anything about that? I'm trying. What exactly do you need me to do? Do you need me to shoot that door with an explosive arrow? Yes. Good. Oh my god. A lot of us are dead.
Move it! Move it! We need everyone back to the chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Hell of an outlook, Colin.
The people of Haven will not survive on their own.
What the hell am I fighting? Why are you up there?
Good work, Hal. Protect the chantry.
Doing what I can. Oh, hey. How you doing? Now, you don't want none of this, and I'll tell you why. I've laced the floor in front of me with very sharp pointy things.
I hear someone.
Yeah, I know. Somebody needs help. I'm working on it. There's a whole lot of people around here who need help. In case you had bloody noticed. Yeah, well, I can. Climbing over here. Going inside.
Another one down.
Well, that sucked. That's a major bummer. I thought I had gotten there in time.
Hear that?
drop some goddamn caltrops. What do you mean from me? No, you come back here and explain what the hell you meant by that remark.
I hear someone.
Ah, Flissa, no! I'm not gonna let anything happen to you. Can I load my game? Because it seems to me that, like, something bad happened a couple of minutes ago that involved me not rescuing somebody. And I'm not letting that slide. Like, I'm gonna save everybody that I can possibly save. I'm not letting anybody die here that I can save. I'm sticking with the principles of Ohana here. Nobody gets left behind or forgotten.
Good work, Hal. Protect the Venatori.
I'm trying. Let's try going over here. Up here. Not even vaguely interested in any of your shit. Let's go into this building right now. Segrit! I'd have been bummed if you died. I love that guy. Alright, bud. You're free. Get the fuck out of my way. Wait, no, Segrit's the shopkeeper. I don't like that guy at all. He's a racist piece of shit. Yeah, well. I don't suppose racist pieces of shit deserve to die. They just deserve to burn. I also hear a survivor. You guys work on these guys, okay? Not letting Flissa fall. No, the world needs tavern keepers.
I knew you.
Baron's skull. Wow. It's dark. Okay, I think I've rescued everybody except for this chick here.
Hear that?
I have every intention of doing. I just... Somebody drop some caltrops really quick! Okay, good. Well, you should have. I'm the Herald of Andraste. There's got to be at least one more out here. Fire will explode the pots? I don't want to let anybody explode the pots. Hey, man. Maeve, you're like the potion. Yeah, well, fucking go. I picked you up. Get out of here.
That's all that remains. We should follow to the chantry.
Alright, we saved as many as we could. Good. Hey!
Keep going.
You're alive, huh?
Is your shelter. A brave man. He stood against the Venatori.
Briefly, I have no temper.
Herald, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us. There has been no communication, no demands. Only advance after advance.
Sounds like they're out for
There
blood.
was no bargaining with the mages either. This elder one takes what it wants. From what I gathered in Redcliffe, it marched all of this way to take your herald.
If it will save these people, he can have me.
An assassin might take you up on that, but this force does not seem concerned about specifics. And such a promising start with the landslide. If only trebuchets remained an option.
They are. If we turn the last of them to the mountains above us.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we bury Haven.
This is not survival now. The only choice left is how spitefully we end this.
Well, that's not acceptable. I didn't race here only to have you drop rocks on my head.
Should we submit? Let him kill us?
Dying is typically a last resort, not first. For a Templar, you think like a blood mage.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it was there unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path. I did not mean to start with overgrown. Now, with so many in the conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know. If this simple memory can save us, this could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
That's our best odds. What about the dragon?
I can bury an army. Stop them from following. But that thing is flying.
You have been his target since you took the Templars. So long as you're here, the rest may be beneath his notice.
Leaving you no escape.
I gotta do what I gotta do. I'm not letting any of
Perhaps
you
you will
die.
surprise it. Find a way. Inquisition! Follow Chancellor Roderick through the chantry. Move!
Herald, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
Come around after all, huh? Alright, Roderick.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until we're above the tree line. If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
Oh, I will. I'll make plenty of noise. That's right, Varric. You and me, buddy. He was hell-bent on getting me. What the hell is that? That's the dragon. As if there's more hoarders out there for me. You, take a potion. Run while you can. I have the high ground. Told you to run. Why didn't you listen? Creep. Came all that way just to try to get me, didn't you? I'm an acrobat. Where's the rest of you? Oh! There's something going on. Some sort of doings and transpiring? That's the spirit. No, you don't want a piece of him. Just like you don't want a piece of me. You want Blackwell, right? No, you don't want Blackwell either. You're going to die here. Another day, another dick. Are we going this way? No, guarded, is it? Hey, fellas. Fellas. Look at this fucking arsehole. I'm dead. Ate only whole wheat, non-wheat bread. For the record, I still have the strap. Nice. I'm glad. I'm not sorry. Solus, fucking res me, will ya? Thank you! And I'm back in the game. Yes, sir. I'm on it. As soon as I finish looting. You know how that is. Aim the trebuchet! Who's on the bloody way? Well, don't let him shoot you. Shoot him. Alright, good. I got the three of you on one guy. I think I can aim a freaking trebuchet. Oh, boy. More coming. Okay, I think that's aimed. Have some caltrops. Everybody loves caltrops. I want some of that good shit. No. You guys, don't you hit him. Take the medicine. Thank you. Oh, good God. Alright, no, we're both standing in the middle of the couch. You. But just about enough of your shit. Anybody else? Oh boy, that's a whole lot of loot. If we just keep this up for a while, just farm some loot. Silk brocade. Darkened samite. I don't even know what samite is, but hey, I'm gonna take it. Alright, let's finish aiming this damn trebuchet, shall we? I'm like a quarter of the way. Guys. Please. You can finish this one without me.
Be ready. More coming our way.
Of course there are. Want those? God, I'm just on fire. Guys? No, I'm dead. I'm dead, aren't I? Yeah, I totally died. Alright, so let's do that voodoo that you do. I can't let them divide us. Stop shooting Varric. He makes me angry. He's my favorite. Everyone else can bite large portions of my ass. But well, no, that's not true. I like most of them. But Varric is my favorite. If you think I'm not gonna loot every enemy, you've got another thing coming. I know there's a limited number of you actually spawning. You know, this trebuchet, I've aimed it like a lot more than that. I don't like it when you set me on fire or when you light me up with lightning. It's not my desire. I do not want to be on fire or lightninged up. You. Alright, Prancy boy, let's get this done with, huh? Do you know how to die like everybody else? Good. Moving along, huh? Trebuchet's a little over halfway. Just slowly turning itself back into its original position. It's like a comedy sketch in which the clock actually turns backwards.
Move! Now!
Come on, big fella. Oh, your fire is explosive. That's kind of cool. Oh, that looks like that horrible guy. You're a weird fella, you know that? What's your deal, man?
Enough!
You can
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken. No more.
Why are you doing this?
What are you? Why are you doing this?
Mortals beg for truth they cannot have. It is beyond what you are, what I was. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be. Exalt the Elder One, the will that is Cornelius. You will kneel.
Why the hell should I do that?
Why are you here? You haven't even asked for anything.
I ask for nothing, because it is not in your power to give, but that will not stop me. I am
Fun little
here
ball
to
you got there.
anchor. The process of removing it begins now.
Yeah, I had a feeling it had something to do with that.
It is your fault, Geralt. You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its birth. I do not know how you survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flare the rifts, I crafted to assault the very heavens.
Ow, that really hurts.
And you used the anger to undo my work. The gore.
Why did you kill the Divine for this?
Why did the Divine die? For this chaos?
The chaos will empower me, and ensure we no longer beg at the feet of the invisible.
Invisible? Can you just
I
talk
once
straight?
used to trade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused no more. I have gathered the will to return under no name but my own, to champion with the Tevinter and correct this blighted world. Beg,
Came from the
I
Tevinter
say,
Imperium?
for I have seen the throne of the gods, and it was empty.
That's an unsettling statement.
The anchor is permanent. You have spoiled it with your stumbling. So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires.
You think you'd be a god?
And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
Well, you're gonna have to work a little bit harder and talk a little bit less.
You expect me to fight? But that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize.
God, his arms are horrible. Oh, did you pick up your friends and carry him away? Fancy. Didalub? Didaloob? Didiloob. Hi! Welcome to the stream. And I agree. Corypheus can fuck off. Directly off. That's the I agree button. Hey, Night Guy, how you doing? Poor Corypheus my ass. That guy sucks. Do you see his arms? Dee, you ever been on the stream before? Oh god. Oh no, my most hated game mechanic of all time. The forced walk. I can't run. All I can do is walk. Oh, thank Christ. Okay. Oop. Yeah, I know. What the hell just happened? Oh boy. I crawled. It's not just a forced walk now. Now it's a forced crawl.
There.
Ah, shit. Mark of the Rift. You have gained Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. Mark of the Rift causes massive damage, can even kill some enemies instantly. Okay. Mark of the Rift is a focus-based ability. Focus is a resource that is gained each time someone in your party deals damage. Each party member has a personal focus meter, but all party members gain focus when a single member deals damage. Press square to use Mark of the Rift. What the fuck am I looking at? No. Okay, fine. Oh my god, I am like... I would love to be able to do that ability again out in the open now. That I can actually cast things. I hate these horrible frozen old men. What's worse is you have to follow someone who walks slowly, even though you still have the ability to run. Yeah. That's a massively overused mechanic in games. Dreamer rags. No, seriously, I'm very curious about who Diddy was, or Dee. Because I don't think I've ever seen them on the stream before, and I wanted to say hi. Welcome to the stream. My name is Pat. I go by Narcloft on the internet. I play various games. I have a fun group of people around me who are just all really super nice, and I'm sure would welcome you to the community. Uh-oh, wolves. That's not what you want. Ooh. What's happening? Ah, more forced walking. Good. Good. It's exactly as we planned. I can hear the wolves closing in.
It's cold. Nothing.
Yeah, well, that doesn't mean they're not around someplace. I mean, I would imagine a fire gets cold pretty quick in conditions like this. I'm hearing a lot of wolfies out there, though. Are they getting out ahead of me now? Okay, that's good news. I'm not in a horrible snowstorm anymore. I appear to be kind of up on the top of a mountainous area.
Embers. Recent.
Come on, Hannah. You're strong. You can do this. And it's very unlikely the wolves will be up here. They're probably all behind us now.
There! It's her!
Hey!
The Maker.
How you doing, guys? Ooh. Binoceri.
What would we have to tell them? This is what we asked them to do.
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus so we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're
I
horrible.
can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that.
Mother Giselle.
You need rest.
They've been at it for hours.
They have that luxury thanks to you. The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Yeah, what the hell happened to him?
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead, or without Haven, we are thought helpless, or he girls for another attack. I cannot claim to know the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
Yeah, he's kind of a dick, huh? Well, they need to shut up, because he can't find us.
If that thing is still out there, we need to move.
They are uncertain where, and there are other questions about you. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall, and now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Well, the way I figure it, if they've got all the more reason to believe, then they should listen to me.
You saw Corypheus.
What do you think of his claims of assaulting the heavens?
Scripture says magisters to vinter servants of false-souled gods entered the Fade to reach the Golden City, seat of the Maker. For their crime, they were cast out as darkspawn. Their hubris is why we suffer blight, and why the Maker turned from us. If such is the claim of this Corinthians, he is a monster beyond imagining. All mankind continues to suffer for that sin. If even a shred of it is true, all the more reason on Thursday would choose someone to rise against him.
It was cast. So he. Wow. That's kind of a lot. He said the heaven's empty.
Coravius said he found only corruption and emptiness, nothing golden.
If he entered that place, it has changed him without and within. The living are not meant to make that journey. Perhaps these are lies he must tell himself, rather than accept that he earned the scorn of the Maker. I know I could not bear such.
Yeah, if the guy was not meant to enter God's kingdom and he stormed into the place and was like, "What up, God?" It wouldn't surprise me at all if God fucking twisted his form and disappeared. I was like, there's no God here. By the way, you're a dick. I'm gonna give you weird arms. Like, that makes sense.
I escaped the avalanche, barely perhaps, but I didn't die.
Of course, and the dead cannot return from across the veil. But the people know what they saw. Or perhaps what they needed to see. The Maker works both in the moment and in how it is remembered. Can we truly know that the heavens are not with us?
No, but I'm not entirely certain that we can know they are. We're gonna need more than faith.
Mother Giselle, I just don't see how what I believe matters. Lies or not, Corypheus is a real physical threat. We can't match that with hope alone.
Guys, finished bickering? Want to get something done? Oh, a musical number. I suppose this is probably where I get copyright dinged. Again! For one day soon, the dawn will come. The dawn comes every day. That seems like a weird... Oh, it's a duet now. Ah, the chorus rises. Everyone raise your wands to the sky. Let's use our lights to dispel the dark mark. My character's still like, I don't even believe in this shit. Oh no, Roderick, you're dead? Oh well. You saved these people. You were a prick in a stupid hat, but you saved these people.
An army needs more than an enemy. It needs a cause.
Alright, Mother Giselle, you might have a point.
A word.
Hope alone won't save these people, but no hope will destroy them. Nice of you to set up that metal torch out here in the middle of this open field, Solus.
A wise woman, worth heeding. Her kind understand the moments that unify a cause, or fracture it. The orc Corypheus carried, the power he used against you. It is Elven. Corypheus used the orc to open the breach. Unlocking it must have caused the explosion and destroyed the conclave. I do not yet know how Corypheus survived, nor am I certain how people react when they learn of the orb's origin.
Yeah, how the hell do you know all that?
Alright, what is it and how do you know about it?
They were foci, used to channel ancient magics. I have seen such things in the Fade, old memories of older magic. Corypheus may think of it. His empire's magic was built on the bones of my people. Knowing or not, he risks our alliance. I cannot allow it.
Well, they think I'm a freak because I'm a Kunari. They can think you're a freak because you're an elf. But if we prove ourselves worthy...
If you do something that will help us, now's the time.
Yes, judging by the faithful, now is the time. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
What do you know, Solus? What's in the north?
There is a place that waits for a force to hold it. There is a place where the Inquisition can build, grow.
An unassailable place high in the mountains? Because that would be pretty sweet. What is this? How do you know about it? What's your deal, dude?
Scott.
You always have one more piece of information than the rest of us. You always reveal it at exactly the right time. Are you a god? Hey, look, I'm hovering. You four getting along now, then?
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
Who the hell's telling them about the place? It's supposed to be a secret.
If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One.
Yeah, that's exactly my point.
We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated.
Yeah, there's a goddamn dragon and a weird red lyrium demon
What
knight.
allowed you to stand against Corypheus? What drew him to you?
He wants my friggin' hand.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants me dead. That's it.
The anchor has power, but it's not why you're still standing here. Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us. The Inquisition requires a leader.
Hot diggity dog, that's a hell of a sword.
Already be leading it.
I'm not...
I don't know what to say.
Say that you will not make me regret this.
If you're not sure, why do it?
Because I believe this is what was meant to be. That without you there would be no Inquisition. What it means for the future, how you lead us, that is entirely up to you.
Alright guys, I'll stop fighting your prophecy. Corypheus must be stopped. That's what matters.
Corypheus will never let you live in peace. He made that clear. He intends to be a god, to rule over us all. Corypheus must be stopped.
Wherever you lead us.
Have our people been told?
They have. And soon the world.
Commander, will they follow?
My sword is hovering out of my own hand.
Who fights? Will we triumph? Your leader, your host, your Inquisitor!
My hand is partway into the hilt. Good, good. Oh. Nobody told me this place was a dump.
So this is where it begins.
No, it kind of began a while ago, dude.
It began.
So this is where it continues.
This is where we turned that promise into action. But what would we do? We know nothing about this Corypheus except that he wanted your mark.
Well? Is that dragon an archdemon?
But is dragon really an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight. We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
He doesn't seem like a darkspawn to me. He's far more coherent than that.
Corypheus wants to restore to Vinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago. What Corypheus yearns to restore no longer exists. Though they would shed no tears if the South fell to chaos, I'm certain.
He's trying to become a god.
Corypheus said he wanted to enter the Black City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear this world apart to reach the next. It won't matter if he's wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way to the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, unleashes catastrophe on us all.
There are other ways into the Fade. Solus does it a lot. We need more info. A lot more
Someone out
info.
there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field, most will not believe he even exists.
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. When you were at Therenfall, you uncovered a plot to kill Empress Celine. Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
An army is growing. The envy demon gloated about our massive force of demons.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god. I'd feel better if we knew more about what we're dealing with.
I know someone who can help with that.
everyone acting all inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing.
You knew about this guy?
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately on the battlements. Trust me, it's complicated.
Well, we stand ready to move on both these cuts.
Okay.
On your order, Inquisitor.
Would you like to know what my order is?
If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
My first order is, if anybody has any information that they haven't told me yet, fucking tell me.
If you shut your mouth and open your eyes, you see that the Inquisition is our one hope.
I don't like that chair. That's an ugly chair. It's an ugly, spiky chair. I'm not going to the bloody Undercroft. What is this? 1 of 6 beds found? What are you talking about? Power... What? Nova J redeemed Feed My Fish. First of all, Nova J, hey, how you doing? Second of all, let's go ahead and feed the fish, shall we? This is going to require a little bit of maneuvering around, so I apologize for that. First things first. Oh no. All right, well that's just give it a second. Give me a second here. That was not my plan. All right, now we're going. Now we're going over to the fish place. What's this? Is that a tripod with my old camera on it? It's almost like I've got some sort of weird plan in mind for like a dedicated fish cam. No, that could get weird. Hey Eggs, how you doing? Say hi to everybody. Hello. Would you like some food? Would you like some food, fish? We could do that. I can get you a little food if you like. Let me get the thing of food here. Beep, 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 beep. Would you like some delicious fish pellets? Not too many. Not too many. Don't make you sick. There you go. Oh, look. They're coming down. They're floating down. They're floating down in here. Will you get those fish pellets? Will you eat those deer? She's going after them. Yum, 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 yum. Hello, fish, fish. She says, thank you. Eggs, thanks you very much for your kind donation of fish food. I'm just tossing that up. My apologies. Eggs, thanks you very much for the fish food. Now I gotta get this thing over here. Boom, 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 boom. She's a sweetheart. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. There we go. Let's see if I can get that back to proper. And everybody say hi to the fish. Lenny Moso's here. What's going on? See if we can get that to actually. Can we get it to focus? Hey, focus. Dink. Focus. Aha! There we go. All right, now it's focused. Nova J, I don't have enough points for Jawhar. That's okay. Nova J, have we met? Welcome to the stream. I am Pat Narkloft Beekler. And it looks like somebody else just... Laura, of course. You just... all right, well, it's Jawharp solo time, so it's going to happen. guys are nuts. A jaw harp album. Well, welcome to the club, Nova J. This is a weird little place. I'm not gonna lie to you. We get up to some wacky stuff, but thank you, I appreciate it. But this is what we do around here. I play video games, and then I have there's more of them. There's a button you can redeem where I will literally stop playing my video game and I'll read a short story from an H.P. Lovecraft tome. We got a bunch of stuff. So if you don't mind keeping it here for a few, I do kind of need to go take a whiz, but I promise I will be right back. But thanks for redeeming the jaw harp solo for him, Laura. That was mighty kind of you. Oh, wrong button. Boop. There we go. All right, I just had a wild idea. See if you can name the tune. Anybody? Anybody at all? Come on. Indigo, you got to know this one. It's the beginning. It is definitely a Simpsons reference. Lenny Moso's on the right track. Might have something to do with the Comet episode. It's not perfect. It's when I was just a little girl, I asked my mother, what will I be? Will I be pretty? Will I be rich? Here's what she said to me. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. The future's not ours to see. Que sera, sera. Oh, okay. There you go. Yeah. Lenny Moso, I'm glad you're here. Nova J, where are you from? Lenny Moso is a Russian living in Sweden. Indigo lives right here in Syracuse, New York with me because she's my girlfriend. And what part of New York? And then Laura's is over in Rochester, Buffalo area, just somewhere in that. Nova J, you're from Syracuse as well? What? I'm gonna okay, buddy. So you never checked out the stream before. Do I know you personally? I'm a little weirded out here. Yes. Lock your doors. Oh my god, yeah, seriously, that is a teeny tiny world, brother. Well, it's cool to see you in here. It's nice to meet you. Gonna pick up the game again. We're gonna see what happens next, but I'm gonna catch up with Varric out on the walls because I want to find out what the hell he was on about. I could talk to everybody else, but I think I'd rather go talk to Varric on the ramparts. Ooh! Hey! I love this chick.
Scout Harding.
Your worship.
What's the scoop?
What's been going on?
Sister Liliana glanced at me today. I think she's gonna have me killed.
No, I don't think she's going to have you killed. What brought you here?
Shouldn't you be out there scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
Hey, what's up with you?
So, who's Scout Harding, really?
Me? Oh, I'm no one. Lived near Redcliffe all my life. Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
Oh, that's fair. Were you one of the kids Narcloth scared straight a week ago in a store? Yeah.
What's been going on?
Oh boy. Yeah, if you were in Best Buy the other week and I told you to put your mask up above your nose, then I'm not sorry.
I should go.
I was only over there for a couple of minutes. I popped in to check and...
How is a place like this ever lost?
That's a good question. I was just in there checking to see if they had any computers with an RTX 3070 in them, which they did not, and I'm not surprised about that fact. But this kid, he came up right next to me, and I said to him, you know, hey, if you're gonna stand like less than 6 feet from me, then, you know, at least pull your mask up over your nose. And he got up in my face about it. He was swearing at me and stuff. People in the store were looking at him like, what, are you crazy? And you're hearing a weird echo of the voices in the game? Well, that shouldn't be. Oh, I worried about this. Okay. Alright. How about now? I'm gonna turn... Oh, boy. No, oh, boy. Okay. I don't know what the hell just happened there. Okay. Well, I have to have this thing.
I'll bash you good!
To set it up with, to make the sound effects work. So... Oh, no, that's okay. It's, I was trying to make this work.
Oakley dokley.
And, it's causing more problems than it's worth. But you did force me to look at the meter, which showed me that this had come loose when I went to have a wee. So we did just restore power to the stream, Indigo. So it's a good thing that you interrupted my story. Hang on a second. I'm just gonna change my audio over. Are you hearing it now? Or indeed anything that sounds? We'll find out when we start talking to Varric. But anyway, yeah. So the kid's being a dick, and he attracts a whole bunch of attention, and then he looks at me and he goes, "Do you know you can get beat the fuck up?" And I was like, "Are you in middle school? Who says beat up? Like, what are you doing? You know?" So I just looked at him like, you can picture me with this face, looking fairly stern and unaffected, and I just turned to him and I went, "I have broken more men than you've spent years on this earth." And then I turned away, and he went, "Yeah, right." But he put his fucking mask up and backed up, I'll tell you that much. So it was a good time. We have a long history of being dreadful.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Though I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor. I figured you might have some friendly advice about Corypheus. You and I did fight him after all.
You might have told me that a little bit earlier.
This view reminds me of my home in Kirkwall. I had a balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
Wow. That must have been really hard on you. Is that why you started smearing red paint across your face, you arrogant prick?
You heard about Haven.
I have.
That's why we're here now. And why I have battlements instead of balconies.
May they serve you well.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Fought and killed. The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
That's really quite bad. Can it be undone?
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No.
He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
Okay. Interesting. Yeah, Lanimoso, Americans, I don't know if you noticed, but we got some problems over here at the moment. I was never one for automatically respecting my elders, but I was also never one for automatically disrespecting my elders. I got a thing. You treat everybody pretty much okay when you first meet them, and if they turn out to be shitty, and if they don't, keep treating them okay. Like, it's not that hard. When somebody calls you out on something like not wearing your mask properly, I can understand. You've been publicly embarrassed. I get that. And your first impulse is like, oh, fuck you, old man. But on the other hand, no, fuck you. This is a global pandemic and you're making it worse. So, I don't know, man. Like, I was pretty mouthy as a kid. I grew up. I got a little better, I guess. Maybe this kid'll wise up eventually. I look back on old Pat, or I guess young Pat, and I got a lot of moments where I'm like, oh, that's not a good look.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
We've encountered red lyrium.
Yeah, it's all over the damn place.
Corypheus was using it to corrupt the Templars and turn them into his slaves.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
Yeah, well, thank you.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus is my responsibility. I thought I'd killed him before. This time, I'll make sure of it.
And by that you mean you'll stand on a wall? Cool. Why are you alone?
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the Free Marches. My uncle Gamlen's still in Kirkwall, but everyone else I used to know lived pretty much
destroyed.
To the winds.
Yeah, that is pretty fucking cold. But then, it's always cold.
In Siberia.
I don't want to talk to you. You seem like kind of a douche. Maybe this is why people don't like Dragon Age 2. Yep. Oh, really? You gonna invisible wall me? This how you do me, game? This how you do me, game? You are cold as ice. Alright, fine. Then I'll move along. I'll get over there once we finish fixing this shithole up. Find the war room. Find the blacksmith.
Here. Tell the commander that this is the perfect spot for the armory.
Agreed.
Yes, ma'am. Right away.
Already got the fire stoked. Well done. Sarah, what's the scoop?
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Drosto, what do I step in?
I didn't see this coming.
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
Alright. Well, what's your issue?
You're confusing me now. What are you getting at?
Archdemons, real enough, fine. But if that Corypheus thing is true, the Magisters really cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world? Real things. It's too much, isn't it? How pretty are you that I actually think this shite is possible?
But thanks for the pretty part.
I like to hear this. The pretty part, not the overwhelmed by everything part.
Oh sure, don't mind the bung ripped through the heavens, love. Primp and toss and all is well. What I want is to get everything back to business as usual. A nice simple system with simple problems. Helps me, helps people, helps you. In that order, for now.
That almost makes sense. I hope there's more you want.
I'm hoping you'll stick around. Never know what might interest you.
Sometimes you do know, Lady Harold.
She's such a sucker. Oh my god. Sarah has a major thing for Kunari women, and I happen to be a Kunari woman, so that's basically she's putty in my hands, and I think that's hilarious. Thren!
Thanks for my life in Haven. You've all sorts serving now. If that means change, so be it.
Absolutely.
Watch that tip, Morris.
Yeah, will do. Who's Morris, eh?
The order was sent? Yes, Commander.
Cullen.
Send men to scout the area. We need to know what's out there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we're gonna need to scout this whole fucking area.
Soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well.
I think I found it.
Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
Dude, there was no fucking way we were gonna stop an archdemon at that place. Come on.
We were all shaken by what happened.
It was a provisional fort at
Corypheus
best.
strikes again. We may not be able to withdraw. And I wouldn't want to. We must be ready. Work on Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
Cool. How many are dead?
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse.
Could have been worse, John. Could have been a lot worse.
Since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Well, that's a plus. I hope I'm a good leader, I guess.
Everyone has so much faith in my leadership. I hope I'm ready.
You won't have to carry the Inquisition alone, although it must feel like. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
Well, I trust your advice.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven. Without that, so many more would have died. I'm grateful for any help you can give.
Thank you, Inquisitor. I will do everything I can to ensure the security of
I am
our
so fucking
You have
huge.
my word.
That's one giant bitch. Cole, where the hell you at?
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Neither do you,
Wouldn't
you
say
arrogant
the
bitch.
same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
No, he's definitely
Can
like,
cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to
extra
notice
planar.
him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit,
It is a demon.
if you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
How complex? He helped us.
Cole helped me escape the Envy Demon. I already agreed to let him stay.
That was before we knew what it was. Honoring deals with demons is a swift path to an early grave.
Talking like that in front of me again is a swift path to an early
Explain,
grave.
Solas.
Got it?
What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But Cole looks like a young man. Could it be possession?
No. He has possessed nothing and no one. And yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him to do so.
I have every intention of doing so. But I want you to explain this possession shit to me.
What do you mean by possession?
Spirits and demons cross over from the
I
faith
love how I'm just
by
like out
attaching
of the frame
themselves
at
to
this
something
point.
in this world. But Cole has willfully manifested in human form without possessing anyone.
That means, well, yeah, hold on. What about the demons we saw at the breach? They just came through.
The demons who came through the breach, or through the rifts, weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach. From what we can tell, he has lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
Well, I agree with you there.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
He was right.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. Choking fear. Can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
Jesus. You were just in that, dude. Well, have fun watching WandaVision and The Expanse, and I'll see you next time we stream. I'm only going until about 10 anyway, so... But have a good night. That's disconcerting, dude.
Glad to see you're settling in, Cole. Here I was worried you'd have trouble making friends.
Every breath slower. Like lying in a warm bath. Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
What are you?
Sol has tried to explain what you are, but honestly, I stopped listening after a while. Any chance you could explain it?
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends. I lost everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
All right, buddy. Then help.
If you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt, the helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
Jesus. Yeah, I can't condone you mercy killing. If you're gonna stay here, you've got to listen to me. You've got to give people a chance. You don't know he'll die.
You say he won't die for hours yet, but you can't know that for certain.
His body is failing.
He could recover, or the healers could find another way to help him.
How do you know?
I don't.
I don't, and neither do you. That's part of life.
Try. I want to stay.
Alright, buddy. You can stick around, but no killing my people. Even if it's a mercy. We've got Cullen. We've got... What the... What the... What are you guys doing down here? Giving speeches? Without talking? Impressive. You have their rapt attention. It'd be cool if I could do that. Just strut up and down, not saying anything. Just... Wouldn't it be cool if I did that? If I could just walk around talking without talking, and you guys still watched me? Be a great stream. What's this? Find the war room. Yes. Oh, hey, Blackwell, what's going on?
So, this is Skyhold.
Pretty nice, huh?
Come, let's walk the ramparts. I want to examine our fortifications.
Fair enough. They're kind of shite. Many of them are actually falling apart.
Corypheus coming from miles away.
Definite plus.
On the other hand, that means he can see us from miles away.
Let him come. I swear I'll take the twister bastard down, even if I have to die to do it.
Well, you're no good to me, Dad.
Watch that this enthusiasm of yours doesn't get you killed.
I wouldn't be the first to die in your service. The people flock
Thanks
to
for
your
the
banner,
reminder.
eager to fight for the Herald of Andraste. Their faith is a leash, and your Inquisition has taken hold of it. Tell me honestly, are you what they say you are? Andraste's chosen?
I don't know.
There's so little I remember.
Hey, Francis.
What if they're right?
How you doing?
Does it even matter? Don't you see what you are to them? Without you, they'd be consumed by despair. We all would. They need you to be Andraste's messenger. It gives them hope. The truth doesn't matter. Listen to me talk. Your time is valuable and I've wasted enough of it.
I don't think that's how it works, bud. Your commentary is quite valuable. Okay. Romance with Blackwell? No, I'm romancing Sarah. Hannah's a big, bold, beautiful woman, and she also a big, bold, beautiful lesbian. Alright, so I found your room for your armory. That's cool.
Of all the things in the world, a demon who wears someone's face. I imagine it makes trusting others risky.
What's life without risk?
Risk is what keeps life exciting, don't you think?
Until you lose. It's easy to speak well of trust when yours has never been misplaced.
I know Sarah's crazy. Are the wardens being corrupted?
Varric's friend Hawk said there were suspicions of corruption in Grey Warden ranks. Do you know anything about that?
Corruption? What sort of corruption?
Corypheus. He's been known to influence the minds of wardens.
That could very well explain why so many have disappeared.
We need to find them.
If this is true, then all wardens are in danger. Even you. We'd better find your brothers.
I agree. If Hawk's given you an idea where to start, we should get moving immediately.
Not yet.
Nothing right now. Perhaps in a bit.
Hello, Vivian.
What a fascinating life you lead, my dear. First you fall out of the Fade, then you're attacked by an archdemon. If you wanted more public attention, you could have just held a ball.
Blame Corypheus.
I didn't do anything. Corypheus is the one who attacked us.
Doing nothing is exactly your mistake, my dear. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat. But the enemy struck a serious blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
You know, it's funny, I didn't see you doing shit either. Aside from possibly making sure that your skin was impeccable and applying makeup.
For every person I saved, 2 more were cut down. I failed them.
You haven't failed them, my dear. The men and women who fight for you gave their lives for a great cause, and they fought to the end. The rest still fight, and you will fail them if you give up now. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first, and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
God, I hate you. What's in here? Ooh, a book.
What can I do for you?
Nothing.
We'll talk later.
Goodbye.
Just trying to read this thing. Regarding your request, as a noted partner of the Inquisition, Lady Montilier has ensured our contacts are quick to reply. The few titles on hand accompany this letter, with the remaining en route from libraries in Val Royeaux and surrounding. Archivist Benin. Fate and Spirits Mysterious by Brother Ferdinand. Cool. You're studying those things. Good. Good. I haven't become an artificer yet. I still need to talk to some people.
Brilliant, isn't it?
Yes, it's lovely.
One moment you're trying to restore order in a world gone mad. That should be enough for anyone to handle, yes? Then, out of nowhere, an archdemon appears and kicks you in the head. What? You thought this would be easy? No, I was just hoping you wouldn't crush our village like an anthill. Sorry about that. Archdemons like to crush, you know. Can't be helped. I suppose a proper introduction is called for, now that we're not running for our lives. Dorian of House Parvis, most recently of the Tevinter Imperium. I was at Redcliffe when the Venatori assumed command of your southern mages. I only wish I could have given more warning.
Dorian is my favorite PJ. What's a PJ? At the risk of sounding ignorant. You're a magister?
Then you're a magister.
I know it's all the same to southerners, but no, I'm not. All members of the magisterium, and thus all magisters, are mages. But not all mages are part of the magisterium. Not to imply I'm just any mage, of course, but let's not start with incorrect assumptions.
Okay. What's the deal with the Venatori?
You mentioned these Venatori when you arrived. They're a cult.
The Venatori are fools, so desperate to restore the Imperium's glory days they'd sacrifice our nation's soul. They made an offer to your mage rebels to join forces, but I'd bet they didn't leave the outcome to chance. The result is the army you saw at Haven. This Elder One has more magic than you can shake a stick at.
Well, that's upsetting. I also love Dorian. I think he's fantastic. Also, the fact that he looks like Freddie Mercury doesn't hurt things either. I appreciate your help, man.
I appreciate what you tried to do at Haven.
For all the good it did. I had an image in my head of rushing in, saving the day. I always assumed the Elder One behind the Venatori was a Magister. But this is something else completely. In Tevinter, they say the Chantry's tales of Magisters starting the Blight are just that. Tales. But here we are. One of those very Magisters, a dark spawn.
He's not exactly like the Darkspawn, though.
Clearly, the Imperium has no idea.
The Imperium is a land of lies built upon secrets, built upon falsehoods. I knew what I was taught couldn't be the whole truth, but I assumed there had to be a kernel of it, somewhere. But no, it was us all along. We destroyed the world.
Well, you're not... You didn't do it.
You didn't do anything. Those men did. 1,000 years ago.
True, except that one of them is up and walking around right now. Not to mention I have idiot countrymen who would happily follow him down that path again. I have no intention of letting Corypheus win. Not without someone from Tevinter standing against him. If it's all the same to you, I'd like to stay and help the Inquisition.
Mm-hmm. You'd fight your own people,
You'd really fight your own countrymen.
Southerners like to think of the Imperium as nothing but slavers and cultists. Why not? That's all you see. But it's not true. Some Tevinters are not only handsome and well-dressed, but rather put off by all that rot. So, I'll happily kill cultists or anyone who thinks a Darkspawn god is the way of the future.
Then you're just fine by me.
We can use all the help we can get.
No one will thank me, whatever happens. No one will thank you either. You know that, yes?
We don't really need thanks. Survival is kind of its own reward.
That's not why I'm doing this.
I knew there was something clever about you. All I know is this. Corypheus needs to be stopped. Men like him ruined my homeland. I won't stand by and let him ruin the world.
Well spoken.
Oh, and congratulations on that whole leading the Inquisition thing, by the way.
The brightest of their age. Blah 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 blah. Books, books, and more books. Oh.
Greetings,
What's your deal?
Inquisitor. I am to serve as assistant to any research concerns. You'll find my skills are exceptional. I hope they prove useful.
Neat. You replaced Maeve?
You are taking over the duties of Maeve?
Yes. She said she was needed elsewhere and that I should serve the Inquisition to the best of my ability.
What is she doing?
I wasn't told.
Yeah, the game really does have an enormous amount of reading, and I have read some of them, but nowhere near all of them. Are you a Tranquil?
You were made tranquil.
Yes, I am tranquil. It was necessary due to a willful nature that made wielding magic a dangerous endeavor. I remember that being a difficult time, but I cannot remember why. My skills are well used in my current position.
How disturbing. What are your abilities?
How can you serve the Inquisition?
I am to aid in the research of all creatures encountered in your efforts as leader of the Inquisition.
What makes you particularly qualified?
I remember being fond of animals. I don't remember why.
That's the worst. That's the absolute worst.
What is your evaluation of how we're doing?
Not optimal given the facilities. Skyhold should be improved, or our efforts will continue to suffer.
Okay.
As you were.
Yes, Inquisitor.
I feel awful for her. I hate the concept of the Tranquil. I mean, I love it. I love that they created something so deeply sympathetic and horrible, but I hate what they've done. Dear Liliana, you'll be happy to learn that your friends are doing well. Schmooples II is still unhappy about his meal plan and tries to get into the pantry. I had to have a bolt installed, and now he whines constantly. The two little ones are still a handful, but good news! I managed to discourage Boulette from relieving herself on the silk rug Justinia gave you. Felicienne, from 2 doors over, has been visiting almost every day to play with the nugs. She is quite delightful, and Schmooples II is fond of her. I suspect it is because she brings him sweets from her father's shop. I had to ask her governess to keep her from visiting the house, however, as someone tried to infiltrate it 2 nights ago. An agent of one of the Blanchards, hoping to uncover some of the Nightingale's secrets. I neutralized and interrogated him. His ability to withstand questioning was deplorable. Someone needs to talk to the Blanchards about their spies. All I had to do was put Schmooples II on his face and tell him that I hadn't fed the creature that day. Your pet played his part admirably. I received your orders and will depart for Ferelden as soon as possible. I have arranged for Garder to take over nug keeping. Sparrow. How odd. There are several fast travel points around the castle. That's wild. Sadler. Baron Plucky! I don't care how many missions he's flown or how many lives his actions have saved. He is a holy terror. Nearly pecked out my eye the last time I tried to attach a message to him. All the dramatic flapping and squawking caused the sister to come over. You should have seen her look when she snatched the letter from me. If I had a weaker constitution, it might have killed me on the spot. I suppose she thought I was trying to murder her prized raven, and all she had to do was coo at him, and the Baron hopped onto her shoulder, all sweetness, and nestled into her neck. How does she do it? All the birds like her. Is it blood magic? It's blood magic, isn't it? Weaver.
Sister Leliana will want access to the birds.
The news is dire. There are rumors that our warden brothers and sisters in Ferelden have all perished. Without the Grey Wardens, the Blight will take Ferelden. Then it will undoubtedly spread. It will go north to Navarra and the Marches. It will come west to Orlais. At the head will be an archdemon, and in its wake will come thousands upon thousands of darkspawn. We must be ready to stare squarely into the eyes of oblivion. Many of you have asked why we remain here when such threats are mounting in the east. The problem, you see, is not a new one for us. Politics. To say Ferelden and Orlais have been at odds is an understatement. These two are like dogs and cats. We wardens are Orlesian by address only, but that does not seem to matter to Ferelden's leaders. Word is that the king of Ferelden is dead, and his successor, Logain MacTyr, decrees that no warden set foot in the country. MacTyr, a national hero who helped expel invading Orlesian forces from Ferelden, seems to have it out for our order, too. Maybe he doubts our abilities. Maybe he's more foolish than the history books make him out to be. This is why we must wait, even as Ferelden willingly welcomes its fate. An address by Warden Constable Blackwell of Val Chavin to his recruits, 930 Dragon.
Cages up here. Quickly.
What's going on, Liliana?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? Oh. Hello.
Inquisitor, I was not expecting a visit. You had little interest in speaking to me privately before. But as dear Josephine says, it's never too late to make a friend.
Was I interrupting? Friends are in short supply.
Right. Especially since we lost so many at Haven.
You noticed my exchange with the commander. The names of those we lost. You must blame me for this.
I blame Corypheus.
We all saw who attacked us. We know exactly who to blame.
I keep wondering if I could have done something different. When the first of my lookouts went missing, I pulled the rest back, awaiting more information. If they'd stayed in the field, they could have bought us more time. I was afraid to lose my agents. And instead, we lost Haven.
We could have lost both.
More likely, they would have stayed out there, died, and we would have lost Haven anyway.
You don't know that. Their lives could have bought Haven a small chance. My people know their duty. They know the risks.
We had a goddamn archdemon and some sort of weird-ass fucking Teventer Imperium Magister with red lyrium coming out of his face coming at us. I don't think it works that way.
Our people aren't tools to be used and discarded. Your instincts were right. Their lives matter.
Can we afford such sentimentality? What if Corypheus...
We are better than Corypheus.
If you weren't human, you might be like him. Instead, you're all right. Damn, that's one big old tower. Climbing the ladder. Climb the ladder there, Dave. What the hell am I even doing here, then? Soulless. I gotta find the war room and the blacksmith. So was the blacksmith down here in the Undercroft? Yeah, there you are.
What do they make there? What can I make?
Hey, Harriet.
I've walked away from too many burning buildings for one lifetime.
That's
This
fair.
place, though, it'll be all right. It's
Well, it can't really
Inquisitor
burn.
now, isn't it? That'll take some getting used to.
Take all the time you need. For you and me both.
You think it's strange to say. Stranger to hear.
Don't let it go to your head. We need you level. Everyone just got a big, hard reason to hate Corypheus. And we already did, but we didn't have a name. You're the surprise, not him.
Get anything back from Haven?
We left in a hurry. But you got into your old place. Save anything?
Family hammer. It's as stupid as it sounds. It's good to be back at work.
Haven't I gone to search for the arcane dwarf on the war table? No. No, not yet. I'm, I just got here. Like, I just unlocked Skyhold. I've pretty much like, you know all the different places you can go, like the hinterlands and the fallow mire and all the different places? I pretty much cleared all of those out. I could have gone and done this central mission, but I don't know. I was having fun. I was doing all those things. So now I've done the central mission, and I'm hoping to unlock all the stuff. I want to be able to get my character's specialization. Suggest I do that mission? Okay. Any thoughts for the Lost?
Have you any thoughts about the people we lost at Haven?
Shame about a darn. Experience like that, you can't just find. The rest of us go on. It's what we have to do. You gave us the chance. Thanks for that.
And how are the new facilities?
How is this place shaping up as a forge?
Better than Haven ever could be. Not the way I wanted an upgrade, but ever forward.
You've got it all up and running?
Your basics, like always. There's space here for, I don't know what. This place was built for something big. It'll be a job to fill it.
I'll be back later.
We'll get to work.
I'll be here.
Upgrade potions. Skyhold customization. Would be cool since it has to do with your team to create. I do not want to comment more. Okay. Prospect Basin. Harville and Prospect Basin. I mean, free marches is pretty Spartan. The Drapery. Heraldry, decor, the throne. I don't like that throne. Oh, that's horrifying. Let's go Legacy of Kirkwall. That looks neat. Windows. Inquisition. Frostback Basin. That's pretty. The draperies. Frostback. No, I'm not going to worry about that then. And the banner. Inquisition is cool, but what if instead we put up the Grey Warden? That's neat looking. There we go. Craft weapons. No thank you. Craft armor. Team equals weapons and armor. Special shipments. Wow, I just got crafting recipes for like a bunch of crazy shit. Alright, if I remember correctly, the war room is through here. I'm gonna talk to Josephine first.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threat to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
Turn your nose up at the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the highest stakes, and to the death. The Court's disapproval can be as great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant to avert disaster.
Dangerously unstable?
Don't worry, Josephine. We'll protect the Empress, no matter what.
I pray you're right. If the hints from Therinfor are to be believed, we are all in terrible danger. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
Okay. Well, I don't have a thing to wear.
A grand masquerade? I need to go shopping.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor.
The war room's in here? Yes, it is. Okay, then. Summon the War Council! Fancy table. Alright. We got a lot of work to do. Holy shit. Glad you were able to gather some coins, Cullen. It's good work. Investigate the Frostback Basin. Ambassador Josephine Montelier, thank you so much for your...
The city has agreed to send us 5 dozen guardsmen.
Fancy.
Not raw recruits. Well, with luck, they'll know which end to grip a sword by.
Thank you so much for your earlier correspondence. I confess it's been difficult to get those in Orlais to take this discovery seriously in light of recent events, but I am positive that scouting the Frostback Basin will yield historic discoveries beneficial to both the academic field and the Inquisition. As a staunch supporter, I am honored to be working in such great company on this historic occasion. Yours most sincerely, Professor Bram Kenrick, University of Orlais. Neat. Now let's fucking do it. We've scouted the region and set up camp. Professor Kenrick has the scouts gathering anything they can find. So far, we've uncovered a lot of very old buckles. Hopefully this yields something more exciting. Anyone who comes here should be ready for hostile wildlife and angry Avar. This place is dangerous scouting. I accept your report, but I'm not fast traveling there. What's this? Fallow Mire resources. Blood Lotus and Dawn Lotus are both found in the Fallow Mire. The area is also known for Summerstone and Blue Vitriol. Now that the Inquisition has established a camp in the region, they could instruct the men to seek out these resources and send anything they find to Skyhold. It's true. Our men should concentrate on finding stone and metals. Let our forces collect whatever they can where it's safe. Yeah, stone and metals. Bring me.
Inquisitor.
Hinterland resources. The hinterland is a notable source of elf root and... no, I'm not... No. Conscription for the Inquisition. Well, that settles it. We face a darkspawn magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwell's treaties and we have cause. Thedas will require little persuasion. What we need is information. Grey Warden influence may loosen even the tightest lips. Information and conscripts are well enough, Inquisitor, but gold secures these things and more. We need to bolster our forces. Let me conscript more soldiers. Yeah, we need info. Get to work, Liliana.
Let's see what we have.
What's this? Disaster in the deep roads? No, thank you. Shadows over Denerim. Shit. I just buggered myself. Am I going to explore the DLC? Yes, at some point. I just haven't. I haven't gotten to it yet. Nobility and causality. The Vicomte was close to his brother, but the younger Ponteval incurred a lot of debts. Vicomte probably thought a public challenge would make his brother's lenders back off. We had a word with the most local ones, discreetly, of course. The Vicomte will probably leave Cullen alone now. Good. Madam Ambassador, I would be honored to accept your invitation. I shall make arrangements to pay the Inquisition a visit presently, as I have been most curious to see your organization for myself. Sincerely, Comte Renald de Maurier. Neat. Stop Venatori activity. Liliana spies have discovered blah, 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 blah. Discover orders from the Venatori's high-ranking commanders. A large number of mages are traveling westward to activate something of great value to our cause. The Inquisition must find whatever its enemies are searching for. The region is vast, but Liliana is ready to put her network to use in tracking down Corypheus' minions. Do it! The Venatori are camped in a place known as the Hissing Wastes. They're working their slaves to death, digging old buildings out from the sand. The Inquisition should step in quickly, because if it doesn't, I'm going to bash the Venatori's heads in, and you'll need a new scout. Lead Scout Harding. I fucking love Scout Harding. She's awesome. I accept your report, but I'm not going there yet. What's this? Investigate the Exalted Plains. Cullen, our spies looked into the breakdown of contact between Val Royeaux and Imperial Army forces in the Dales. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities, then retreated to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after the withdrawal is a mystery. The last communique from Gaspard's marshal reported a rash of desertions. After that, silence. I agree that this warrants further investigation. Do what you will, and my agents will lend support. Liliana, cool. Do it! We have established an outpost in the Exalted Plains. Lead Scout Harding is en route and awaiting further orders. Sweet deal, Cullen, but I'm not going there right now. Make contact with the Emerald Graves. We've been contacted by a Fairbanks, who says he has information of value to the Inquisition. He offers a trade. The information in exchange for the Inquisition's help in eliminating a dangerous rebel band calling themselves the Freemen of the Dales. There have been reported sightings of these rebels all over the Dales, where they have caused significant problems for Orlesian troops. Uprooting them could be a good move for us. First, let us see what Fairbanks has to say. He is hiding out somewhere in the Emerald Graves, a legendary Dalish forest. My spies report that he is well acquainted with the area and its terrain. He could prove a useful asset, if we could trust him. Liliana. Send them out! Lead Scout Harding made contact with Fairbanks and his men in the Emerald Graves and had a run-in with the rebel Freemen of the Dales. They are as violent as we've been led to believe. As for Fairbanks, Harding was unable to coax much from him. He will only share what he knows with the Herald of Andraste, it seems. Fairbanks is holding his information close to his chest. I wonder if it might relate to something bigger than just the Freemen of the Dales. If there is a chance at all, then we must learn all we can from him. Harding has set up an outpost in the Emerald Graves. Be careful, Inquisitor. The Forest of the Graves is treacherous, and home to enemies both new and ancient. Liliana, I accept your report, but I'm not going there. What else we got? Liberate Emprise de Lyon? The hills of Emprise de Lyon are in peril. A maid-servant recently returned from visiting an uncle in Sarnia spoke of gruff, helmeted men about the village's quarry, and the appearance of strange red crystals in the fields close by. I suspected red lyrium and sent men to investigate, but the bridges leading to the area had all been destroyed. The Red Templar's handiwork, I wager. If we do not act quickly, all of the Highlands may be lost. I wish I bore fairer tidings, my dear. My warmest regards to your family. I pray for the quelling of these winter winds of chaos, that we may meet again in springtime. Your truest friend and ally, Edouard de Jardins. Fancy. Go ahead and open it up. We broke through to Sarnia, and lead scout Harding is with the vanguard sent to establish an Inquisition camp. Her early reports indicate that the red lyrium is spreading. Cullen, new area unlocked. Accept your report. Don't go over there yet. Thank you. Hissing waste resources. No. A job for the Valocas mercenaries. Adar. I heard you got promoted by the little sharp human and the red-headed one. How much are they paying you? Should I send Tarlock to check over your new contract? You know the first rule. Never trust humans with numbers. Sorry, I got distracted. That's not what this message is about. The Kith's getting restless. You can only spend so much time sitting on your ass surrounded by humans before you get a little bored. You're in charge of the hairy eyeball soldiers now, right? You can find us a job. Quick. Because if I have to listen to Karis's attempts at poetry much longer, I'm going to cut him a second mouthhole somewhere south of the first one. Shokrakar. P.S. There are 34 new sonnets Karis is waiting to perform when you get back. And I think he wrote a sestina. From now on, pretend you can't hear. I have a supply carrier. One of my agents needs access to a noble's estate. The mercenaries can serve as a cover. I have a supply caravan that can use an armed escort through the dales. I have several reports of demon attacks from rifts the Canary blades might solve. No. That one goes to Liliana. Alright, well, have a good sleep, man. I'm going to put my people on quests, and then I'm going to go do some hunting. The Serpent of Navarra. Inquisition agents have uncovered a potential problem in the nation of Navarra. A Tevinter mage by the name of Varelius has recently been noted in the company of King Marcus, and rumors comment on how strange it is for a new advisor to be so closely heeded. There is evidence to indicate Varelius, a member of the Venatori. Having the Navarran king under his sway would give the cult a great deal of power and hinder the Inquisition's ability to operate in the north. Well, we could tell him. Yeah. Josephine, you work the courts better than anybody else, so get to work.
At your service.
Is that everybody working? Are you all working? Are you all working? Good, you're all working. Oh, it's 10:01. So I guess that means that it's the perfect time for me to say good night. Anybody still out there? Anybody at all? Francis Vega. Francis, you fucking hosted me? Nice. Thanks, man. Just checking to see if there's anybody still out there at all. Anybody at all. Do let me know if you're out there. Says I got 3 viewers at the moment. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it's accurate, but it looks like you guys must have me on lurk mode or something, because I'm not getting any responses out of chat. Well, then I guess that's all there is to it. Down to 2 viewers now. I don't blame you. we're going to call it a night here. That was a good stream. It was really nice to have you all drop in. I certainly hope that I'll see you all again. I got some follows. I got some subscribes, and I even got we made some new friends. You know, so I hope I'll see those friends again. I do this Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Monday stream is 4 hours long. Count them, 4 hours long. That's from 4 to 8 p.m. Eastern time. Wednesday stream tends to vary a little bit because that's a work night, so I never know exactly when I'm getting out, and same with Friday. But I tend to stream a little bit longer on Fridays than I do on Wednesdays because, I don't know, going into the weekend I feel like I got a little bit more pith and vigor. So that's the story. Hope you had fun. And one more shout out to my friends over at Clown Shoes Brewery. They made 12 very good beers. I'll see you next time. And until then... Wait. Why are we going to do it again? Until then, it's good night and good luck.